Okay, you get 2-minute introduction.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here with you today. I'm Darlene Byrne, and I am running for the Chief Justice of the Third Court of Appeals. Now, I am not running against Amy Clark Meacham for the Texas Supreme Court Chief Justice position, so I want to make that very clear. She and I work together, and we are trying to make our justice system better to serve you all. So I hope that I can convince you in this short time together to support my candidacy. For the last 19 years, I have had the honor and privilege of representing the Travis County community on their state district court level. I have won 5 elections. I plan on winning the 6th in November. With your help, I need your help to do that. I've already ousted an appointed incumbent Republican before. Back in 2000, if you'll remember that small recount case, Bush-Gore, that was happening down in Miami, I was the only local recount in Austin, Texas, up against George W. Bush's appointee when I won that night on election night of 809 votes out of 275,000 cast. I won 3 days before the Thanksgiving holiday, 929 votes out of 275,000 cast. That tells me every vote counts, every hand shaken, every voter that you convince that I am the best for you matters. I now wish to take back the Chief Justice of the Third Court of Appeals from a 2-time Rick Perry appointee. With your help, I can do that. What we did in 2018 to turn 4 of these seats back from the Republicans to Democrat, if we replicate it with Hays County bringing it, with Wilco bringing it, and with Travis County bringing it, you are now looking at the next Chief Justice of the Third Court of Appeals, and I'm counting on us doing this together. So thank you.
Thank you. What suggestions do you have for improving the state's indigent defense system? Sorry, my mouth's dry.
Thank you for that question. I have had the privilege of, privilege I suppose, paying for the civil indigent defense attorneys in my county for 14 years. So I pay every bill. It's about $7 million, $8 million. In Travis County, I built, seeking grant funds, 2 small public defender offices that never existed in 2010, the Office of Parent Representation and the Office of Child Representation, to represent children and parents in CPS cases where the allegations are parents are going to lose their rights to their children because of abuse and neglect. So now those 2 little offices exist today. I know how to work on civil indigent defense. I know how to seek funds from my county commissioners. At this point, it'll be going to the legislature. I have already testified at the Texas legislature in child welfare related to these issues. I love to build systems.
Thank you. How will you work to ensure equality for people of all backgrounds in your courtroom?
That's a great question. Thank you. You know, justice really should be blind. And as far as I'm concerned, it is. I built in Travis County a model court that's identified in the nation in the child welfare arena. That doesn't mean it's a perfect court. It's a transparent court, it's data-driven, and it's best evidence laid. But from day one, we recognize that children of color are disproportionately represented in our child welfare system. So since day one, we have built a community collaborative of individuals for my court called the Disproportionality Committee. We still meet to this day. We write white papers. We work aggressively to teach on the issues of explicit and implicit bias. One thing that I believe strongly in is judges are not in some ivory tower. I need to get down in my community and work side by side with my community partners to make the justice system the best it can be to serve you better.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I hope I can count on your vote. Thanks.
Next up, we have the candidates for Hayes County Democratic Party.